Welcome back, everybody. In this lesson, we're going to talk about adding text and fonts inside Procreate. So, as you can see, there's this project I did towards the end of 2022. I just wanted to make a fun, little Chrome futuristic style thing, and it was a lot of fun to make. As you can see, it took about a zillion layers and just experimenting with blending modes to get all these cool shiny effects. But we're just going to start with the basics, so I'm going to create a new project and I'll show you how to import text into Procreate. So to start off, we have a pure white canvas. We're going to come over here to the wrench, press add, and then add text. Here we're going to be given a little window. We can move this text around and we have our keyboard here. So let's just type in. I always use this as an example because it's my name. Let's use Timmy. Right off the bat, you can see that the color is really hard to see. You can come up here to the top and go ahead and switch that. We'll turn it to a grayish, dark gray. And then once you have your text layer here, you can come over and see that it's got an A here. That is telling you that this is a text layer. You can press on your selection tool here, move it around, and increase the size. And that's going to keep your text layer still a text layer. It's not going to try to rasterize it or anything like that. So you could double click on the text and it will select everything. From here, you can change the text or press this little AA. This AA will let you change the font, the style, and the design of your text. Scrolling through here, it's going to show you all of the fonts that you have pre-made in Procreate, or pre-installed, should I say, and all the ones that you've added in yourself. It's going to put them in alphabetical order, and you have the option to import new fonts into Procreate. Pressing this little plus sign here will copy your text. Pressing this little arrow will paste your text. So if you want, you could double tap, select all of your text, and then come over here and press copy and paste. You can continue pressing paste and, paste your text into Narnia. If you want, you can change the font, but it's not going to change unless you have the text selected. So make sure to double tap your text, come over here, and change your font. I like acrylic. This is a font that I purchased, and I just love it. I love it because it's so bold. So that is how you enter text into Procreate. If you keep coming over here, you can adjust the size, the kerning, which is the spacing between specific letters, or the tracking, which is the spacing between all of the letters. You have your leading, which is going to be your leading line. So if we put Timmy the tooth, and we adjust the leading, that's going to change the spacing between Timmy and tooth. Since you see that little line flashing here, that means that we don't have the text selected. So we'll need to select all of the text to change this. So there's two options. You double tap and you select all of the text, and then you come in here and change the leading. Or you completely select out of it and select the text from here and press edit text. That way you don't have the text selected, but you don't have it not selected, which is kind of weird. From here, you can make all kinds of adjustments, even though it's not selected. So it's affecting the whole text box. And then of course you have opacity, which I never adjust here. I always just adjust it in the layer menu per usual. And you have your different attributes here: justify left, justify right, center, underline, outline, vertical, and then all bold. So, or not bold, all caps. So if you have a font, this one's all caps by default, but if you have a font that's not caps, by clicking this, it'll turn them to all caps. So that's pretty much all you need to know about adding text in Procreate. The rest of it is just up to your own creativity. Let's say you wanted to, add a drop shadow underneath the text. First of all, you wouldn't want to use a drop shadow if your text is already black. So let's just put it, I don't know, purple. You can duplicate that layer, select the bottom one and choose rasterize. That will give you basically pixels that are no longer editable as text. And then from here, you can choose, alpha lock, change the color to black, and then press on it and choose fill layer like we learned in previous lesson. From here, you can use 2-finger swipe and turn off alpha lock, and then come up to your adjustments, come to Gaussian blur, and blur it out. Once you have it blurred out, you can press on your selection tool and move it down, and then come back to your layer and adjust the opacity. Just like that, you've added a drop shadow behind your text. And I hope that wasn't too fast, but we went through all of the other lessons. You can easily replay those lessons, and you can rewind this one if you'd like, and to get a better grip on that quick little thing I just did to add a shadow behind the text. So in combination with doing stuff like that, maybe duplicating your text layer, rasterizing it, pressing alpha lock, and then maybe using a soft brush to change some of the colors, we could lighten up the top of that text, and then maybe choose a darker color and darken the bottom, and then experiment that with some blending modes to get some different effects on your text. If we want to take this even further, we can go back to some of the advanced features we learned earlier in this section, like using a clipping mask. Then we can add all sorts of things on here by importing a photo, adding some texture like this, and setting that as a clipping mask. There you can see that that's overlaid, and we can change the blending mode too, and just have some fun with it. So don't be afraid to, experiment with the text feature in Procreate. It's very powerful. It's a pretty sweet feature, and as you can see, I've used it plenty of times to make all sorts of different graphics and stuff like this. One of the things that pairs really well with doing text is paper textures. So I typically tend to use my easy paper textures, sometimes my handmade paper textures. This stuff was all made here inside Procreate, using real paper texture scans, of course, and then coupling that with the text feature in Procreate to make all of my covers and stuff like that. So have some fun with the text layers. You can see here that I used Liquify to smush and warp this text, and then I used all sorts of layers and clipping masks to clip different colors. Then I experimented with the blending modes to get those colors to interact with each other, and then threw some paper texture behind it and on top of it to get a really just cool effect here. So if you don't have any of the easy paper textures, you could either get them from VisualTimmy.com, or you can become a pro member and just get access to them that way. So I hope you learned something from this lesson on adding text and fonts. I guess I didn't explain how to add fonts. Simple, you can just drag them right on into Procreate. If you need to, you can swipe up from the bottom, open up your Files app in split screen, find a font. This isn't a font, but you find a font and then just drag it right in, and it'll import right there. So when you're editing your text, you can add whatever fonts you want. So I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them below. In the next couple lessons, in the next section, we'll be talking about creative features. This is stuff like time-lapse recordings, canvas templates, animation assist, and some secret settings that might help your workflow inside Procreate. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.